My dear friend, today we will discuss about the Kashmir and the Islamic Gunism against Hindus in Kashmir. As we are well aware that the Kashmir Muslims, if they are the true Muslims, are the certified goons, and the following the teaching of the Muhammad, which was the rapist, pedophile, killer, or the murderer, or certified robber. He took 20% of the looted or the robbed wealth share. He had the large share in the robbery. So Muhammad was the certified robber, and due to this teaching of the Muhammad, which is the certified robbery, killing or the rape, the Hindu women were raped by the Islamic goons who are living as a true Muslim in the Kashmir, though they are converted from the Hindus. So now we will discuss about the Taliban. Taliban was the partner of this terrorist. Taliban, I had earlier told you. Now we will talk about the Charlie Hebdo incident, which is the another Islamic Goonism or the Gundagardi against the non-Muslim Kafirs. Charlie Hebdo incident. What was this Charlie Hebdo incident? Charlie Hebdo is a French weekly magazine and its headquarters is in the capital of the France, and its headquarters is in the capital of the France, that is in Paris. Owner of the Charlie Hebdo is a Laurent Soresu, 17% share, and Eric Porthcald 30%, and its editor Gerald Bayard, founded in 1970 and has linked with left wing. This magazine has been targeted of 3 terrorist attacks in 211, 215 and 220. All of them were persecuted due to, as presumed, being in response to a number of the cartoons that is published controversially depicting Muhammad. In the second attack, 12 people were killed in 215, including publishing director Charab and several other prominent cartoonists. Charlie Hebdo first appeared in 1970 as a companion of the monthly Harakiri magazine after a previous title was banned for mocking the death of the former French President Charles de Gaulle. This magazine is published every Wednesday with a special edition issued on unscheduled basis. In 206, publication controversy arose over the publication a condition of 9 February 206 under the title Muhammad Overwhelming by Fundamentalists. The front page showed a cartoon of the weeping Muhammad saying, "It is hard being loved for just." The newspaper repented the 12 cartoons of the Zealand poster of Muhammad cartoons controversy and added some of their own, compared a regular circulation of 10,000 sold copies of this edition enjoyed great commercial success. 16,000 copies were sold and next 15,000 were printed in the later in the same day. In response of these freedoms of the speech activity on 7 January 215, two gunmen forced their way into the Paris headquarters of the Charlie Hebdo, opened fire, killing 12 staff cartoonists Charles Kabu, Horare, Tignos, and Walensky. Economist Bernard Maris, editor Elas Kayat, and the Mustafa Korad, Gust Michael Renaud, maintenance worker Frederick Bossessiu, and the police officer Brian Saloro and Marbet, and wounded 11. 4 of them were seriously injured. The stupid jihadi Islamic, mentally retired lunatic maniac, and the superpole fundamental gunmen shouted, "Allahu Akbar, Allah is great." Though Allah is not great, because there is no Allah. Allah is created by Muhammad for his vested interest to looting the woman, rape with the woman in the name of the Allah. This is the character of the Muhammad. Stupid to kill kafirs, really amazing, cruel and unjustful Allah who orders to fool lunatic person to kill kafirs. Be aware such type of Allah, but this Allah did not know that a maintenance worker was also shot dead who had no relationship with this magazine. The two gunmen were identified as Sayyid Kauchi and the Sharif Kauchi, Muslim brother of Algerian descendants, rather butcher. Day after this attack, the remaining staff of Charlie have announced that the publication would continue with the following work. Edition of this magazine to be published according to the usual schedule with a print run of the 1 million copies. On Wednesday itself, it was announced that with a huge demand in France, the printed out 3 to 5 millions copies from this unrest in Niger. The publication of the post-attack issue of the Charlie Hebdo resulted 10 deaths, dozen injured, and at least 9 churches were burned down. There was violent demonstration in Karachi in Pakistan where Asif Hussain, a photographer working for the agency France Press, was seriously injured by shot in chest. On 18 October 220, a teacher in Paris, the capital of the France, was beheaded because he was teaching the caricature of Prophet Muhammad and told the Muslim student, please leave the classroom, you will not digest this. But a Muslim students did not leave the classroom, and after this, father of a Muslim student approached to the Islamic Jihadi super stupid, half mentally irritated for behead the Samuel Petty. Muslim cannot bear minute thing, being a null and white branch. But Makbul Fida Hussain can make nude picture of Hindu deities. This is the Islamic terrorism, and who says Islam is the peace religion? They are the great enemy of the humanity, and the people, including George Bush, ex-American president, gives them to peace certificate in this way. Osama bin Laden, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, Mustaqbal, Masood Azhar, Surabuddin al-Zawahiri, Javed Miandad are very cute personalities to gain this Nobel Prize for Peace. My appeal is to such political peoples, please first read and then not heeds anyone. And states which is the correct or not. Same is happening in Kashmir. Terrorists and the serpent leaders are saying what we are fighting for Islam, not for the Kashmiri Hindus. But anti-national political parties saying talk to the Islamic fundamentalists and the jihadists. These parties are totally anti-Hindus and they never will support the fundamental rights of the Hindus. ROSHNI Act of the Jammu and Kashmir, including Ladakh, it was introduced by Farooq Abdullah family, which is also a Islamic goon or the family of Islamic gundas. That all land which is on the roadside and in government land will be distributed at allotment to the Kashmiri people on the very normal as to bit more than in nil cost or nominal cost lease rent and was distributed to Muslims, including the family of the terrorist. This is known as the Jammu and Kashmir State Land 201 as Roshni Act vested over ownership to the occupants by Farooq Abdullah, and it was the main cause of the displacement of Hindus from Valley. This was the very fatal scheme to disturb the demographic change, and after this holy land of the Kashmir would be bloody powers of the Islamic Jihad. The law granted the ownership of the Jammu and Kashmir land till illegal encroachers with the aim of raising money for the power projects upon payment of a sum to be determined by the government of Jammu Kashmir. The cut-off year was 1990. This was the great conspiracy of the Farooq Abdullah and other parties against Hindus except Shiv Sena and BJP of this state. Conspiracy reflects in this case means if this forcibly exodus would be 1991 after exodus of the Kashmiri Hindus from Valley 9th January 1999 almost all Kashmir Hindu left the Kashmir Valley and all the Hindu land were encroached by the family of the terrorist and the Muslim by the legal way to legitimize this gundaism of the Muslim extremists. Farooq Abdullah was also involved as a land mafia, and this is clear fact. Even a single terrorist killed by your brave army. Many politicians cannot sleep with comfort when our brave soldiers martyred. Many people jumping in his room as high that of roof of room may be cooled and with these political woes and which are asking the question of surgical strike and the Balakot air strike are in this group. All Kashmiri Hindus were deprived the land by this land jihad by Farooq Abdullah. We have never seen a such type of a hooliganism by any political party. If this type of the people will be chief minister, certainly people will be influenced by the terrorism. In the negative sense, you allowed the land to the terrorist family. Dawood Ibrahim, politician, and the Indian cinemas are also the traitors and the anti-nationalist, excluding sub-nationalist leader and the entertainers. This is a big nexus between Dawood Ibrahim, a Maharashtra big leader, and he was suffered mouth cancer also at one time, and Khan gangs, Tony SI, a terrorist. These people work as a family and to spread terrorism and Islamic jihad. There are very think tanks for this India motherland. First, drug peddlers supply the drug to the India via porters. Within India, Odisha, Jharkhand are the main center of the drugs, and money earned by the drugs go to Dubai. Then to the some share in the Pakistan via Dubai, and this money comes to the India by Hawala. And this money used to in film making and the sarcasm against Hindu Vedic culture. The prime aim of the Bollywood Islamic radicalized gangs is to demoralize Hindus and defame the Sanatan Vedic culture. As culture jihad, although Islamic doctrine culture rape, the kafir woman, robbery and the killings, rape or sex slave, and the robbery is the promo part of the Quran Pak and the Hadith has a Mali Ganimat. Let us know that this earning of the such type money goes to the PFI, People Front of India, a terrorist banned organization, and all communist leaders, though they are have another source of money from China and the Russia also. Vatican City headquarters is the prime aim to conversion of Hindus. Knowing this fact that the creation of a universe is totally false, but they are running their money in vain, ruining. It is our secret survey that Italy is going to be a main basic of the Vedic culture as in Africa, Ghana. This illegal money communist and the urban Naxalites used to provoke anti-national against the BJP government or the nationalist people in India, and a large share of movie making profit was sent many times to the Pakistan and Dubai to Dawood Ibrahim. The company distributes this money to Islamic lunatic jihadi people and the terrorist organization called Hindus. Knowing this, his forefathers were Hindus. In Jammu and Kashmir, Hindus are so innocent, though some are traitors who are mingled these mafias anti-Hindu statements due to the only money as in past Jaychand and others. These traitors Hindus are digging their own graves with their hands. When these Hindus see the movie or film of these knitting gang of drug peddlers, the company or anti-Hindu sentiments mentally retarded smugglers and drug smugglers and give their hard-earning money to the drug peddlers. This money come to return back via Dubai to Pakistan to India by Hawala. But this money change in AK-47, AK-56 and the infiltration of the terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir. Main theory of this Hawala money seized discharged drug comes from Odisha or foreign to drug peddlers to Hindus for consuming in India. Many agents of the Dawood Ibrahim are still in the India, and this money earned by users of the cannabis, morphine, smack, heroin, and other goes to Pakistan with hundreds time cost, then primary cost, then money comes a fire moving, making for terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir for disturbance with ISI and Army of the Pakistan. Pakistani Army is the owner of the cement making group, fruit picking group, mafia group, and even sabji marketing group. Army of Pakistan, not army but a business making group. To see the movies of these people is means Hindu is giving sword to their enemies, and indirectly he is fool knowingly who are not knows this nit if criminals. Many Hindus politicians of Maharashtra are involved to kill the Hindus in this way. An ex-chief minister of Maharashtra also relation linked with the D company, and Hindus are giving support him and his family members to win the Lok Sabha election. So this is the my video, and then politician is the Sharad Pawar, which is mingled with the terrorist and the drug peddlers with the D company. Not only Sharad Pawar, many Hindu leaders are mingled with the company. This is why Sharad Pawar uh, allowed to flee the Dawood Ibrahim from the India due to his vested interest, and it is very dangerous thought that the daughter of the Sharad Pawar, Priya Sule, has elected so many times as a member of the parliament. So all the Hindus must boycott the Sharad Pawar and such alike leaders which are against the Hindus in sense of the directly that they are supporting the Dawood Ibrahim company, and the Farooq Abdullah is also a terrorist to seeing the ROSHNI Act to the Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you very much.